Welcome back to one of the Best Robot Plays YouTube channel. Today is Sunday. It is May 11th. It is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Go hug your mom, tell her you love her, and spend the day with your mother. It is Mother's Day. She only gets it one time a year. She's neglected all the other days, most likely. So just go give her a hug. It's not that hard. Shout out to all the moms out there. 2-2 day in the MLB. Rangers Tigers never had a shot. Rangers were home run hungry today. Jack Flaherty was serving up those meatballs for the Rangers. Bad start from Flaherty. Not too bad of a start from DeGrom, but too many runs scored in that game. We did get a win with the Cardinals money line. Wasn't really close 4-0 basically the entire way. Nationals scared a little bit, making it 4-2, but that one was pretty much a cakewalk. Zach Neto single in the bottom of the first at bat of the game for the Angels, a single. And if you know anything about me in this channel, if you get a single in the first at bat, you can kiss the over 1.5 goodbye. It happened once again. JP Sears, a dog. Only run he gave up was to Aaron Judge, solo shot to center field. Pulled after 5 innings. I thought, he probably could have went one more inning, but I just don't think they wanted to face Aaron Judge again with him because he'd figure him out. But guess what? Aaron Judge in the next at bat took the reliever deep, and then the Yankees took a huge lead, and then the Athletics came all the way back and won the game. So JP Sears does wheel and deal. If Aaron Judge didn't exist, he'd have 7-inning shutout, but he does exist, so it was a 5-inning, 1-run. Couple walks, pretty good on the mound for JP Sears. Take a 2-2 day. We're going to move on to tomorrow, and we're going to talk about the Astros as the first game today. Now the Reds it is 12/24, so if Friday or Saturday night, the Astros had Lance McCullers on the mound, making his debut. It did not go as planned. He gave up 7 runs in a third of an inning. Then he put Logan Van Wy on the mound, who is family. Not really, but my uncle is his nephew. And he was put in there, bad situation. Hopefully it doesn't take him out of the majors, because I know they just called him up a couple weeks ago. He's been okay. He just got beat up today. A lot of walks, a lot of earned runs. He went 1 2/3. I mean, it was a tough scenario to put the young man in. The Reds put up 12 in the first inning, and then the Astros found a way to put up 7 in like the third inning. That game was off the rails basically from the get-go, and then it just turned into a pitching duel, which is really weird. But today, we're going to have the Reds and the Astros on the mound. The guy the Reds have on the mound, I had to look it up to make sure it wasn't a bug. He's coming into this game with a 32 ERA on the season. He got absolutely whacked in the first game he went in. The Astros only sitting at -148. Worth a look for them on the money line, but I like the runs. I'm going to take the over 8.5. Hopefully the Reds just come out and put up 12 runs again in the first inning. Now, I've said this many times about the Reds. They're one of those teams that they either score 1 or 2 runs or they put up 10-plus runs, and that's the 10-plus run Reds we got on Saturday. If you watch the Reds the last, week and a half, they've been putting up 1 or 2 runs. Hopefully we're in the groove of the Reds putting up 10-plus runs. I'm going to take the over, 8.5 runs. Don't love Blanco. Other kids coming in with a 32 ERA. I like a lot of hits. I like a lot of runs, and I think both these teams' bats, the way they were hitting yesterday, we should have no problem here with the over 8.5. So that's going to be the first play of the day. The second play of the day is going to be between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. And I believe it's a little bit earlier. There we go. Lucas Giolito, he wasn't bad in the first couple innings, but then he kind of got beat up in the 4th and 5th inning, coming in with an 8-plus ERA. He's only been in 1 game this year for the Boston Red Sox. For the Royals, Seth Lugo, one of the better arms on the mound for the Royals in that rotation, coming in with a 2.38 ERA. The Royals are one of the hottest teams in baseball. And all of a sudden, they play the Boston Red Sox, and they lose 10-1 I believe it was 10-1 on Saturday afternoon. So the Royals are now 1-game losing streak. They had, I think it was like 15 of the 18 they've won over the last 18 games. Back on the losing train. I'm going to take the Royals here, though, in the first 5. Seth Lugo on the mound for us. He's been wheeling and dealing. I don't trust Lucas Giolito whatsoever. I'm a little bit concerned with the Royals. Oh, man, we're going to have to take the run line. I don't like it. I don't like this as -142. That's a little too juicy for me. We'll take the -0.5. I was about to say I'm a little bit concerned about the Royals' bats, but we are going up against a hitter-friendly or pitcher-friendly here for the hitters of the Kansas City Royals. We've been pretty good in this 18-game stretch that we've been on for the Kansas City Royals. Bobby Witt obviously in that lineup still. So I'm going to trust the Royals' bats here. I think we've got the better arm. I think Boston, maybe they get 1 run. If they're lucky, they get 2 runs in the first 5 innings. I think if the Royals put up 2 or 3, we should be rocking away with the win here. So I'm going to take the Royals -0.5 on the first 5 for the second pick of the day. For the player props tomorrow, we're going to be looking at the Cardinals going up against the Nationals. I couldn't go a week really without not talking about Miles McCollum. He's one of my favorite pitchers. Good, bad, ugly. Every time you watch him, he's very entertaining. And we do have some props out for the pitcher since it's so late. We're going to take Miles McCollum over his total or under his total outs, and I'm not seeing the outs, but that's okay. Probably going to be under 16.5 outs going up against the Nationals. The Nationals, they didn't really hit well going up against the Cardinals on a Saturday afternoon. They only put up 2 runs, but we are going up against Miles McCollum, so I'm going to give him a little bit of credit. He's been better this season than last season. Him and Patrick Corbin. Patrick Corbin was phenomenal in his last game going up against the Tigers. He only gave up 2 runs and 2 hits. That's not a Patrick Corbin we used to see, and also went 6+ innings. I don't know why I'm talking about Patrick Corbin, but Miles McCollum's back on the mound for the Cardinals. He did get banged up in the last game. I think he's going to get banged up in this game. I think you're going to pull him after 5 innings. No matter what happens, I think he's going to get pulled after 5 innings. I'm going to take the under 16.5 outs for Miles McCollum as the first player prop of the day. And the second player prop is going to be Fernando Tatis Jr. of the Padres, over 1.5 bases. We're also going to take him to go over a run going up against the Rockies. We had basically, where's the game at? Here we go. We had a lot of history yesterday for the Padres. They put up 20+ on the Rockies, and the Padres also had a complete game from their pitcher. I think he gave up 3 or 4 hits, 9 innings, 7, 8 strikeouts, wheeling and dealing kind of thing. But we're going to take Tatis here. I mean, look at this. This is unbelievable. 2+ bases is -250, -230 for some of these guys. Like that's, you never see that in baseball. It is, they are going up against Marquez. He's coming in with almost a 10+ ERA on the season. But I was going to take Fernando Tatis Jr. over 1.5 bases and to score a run. If we parlay that, I think we can get ourselves the plus. Well, let's go. We're going to have to do this. No, it's still -154. Holy hell. All right. We're going to go over 2.5 bases, I guess, for Fernando Tatis and to score a run. I'm very confident he's going to score a run. He basically he scored a run in the top of the first inning in both these games so far in this series. So we're going to go over 2.5 bases for Fernando Tatis and a run scored for Fernando Tatis. That'll get us to plus money on that player prop. He had a home run to put him up by 19, I believe, tonight. Fernando Tatis Jr. actually wasn't doing a ton of the damage the Padres have done over the last 2 or 3 games against the Rockies. I think the Padres put up, I want to say 15 on the first game, and then tonight they put up 20+. Fernando Tatis hit a home run, a 3-run shot to put up 19-0. So we finally got in on the scoring, but it's really been a lot of walks, hit by pitch, fielder's choices for Tatis to get on base, and then he scores 2 or 3 runs for the Padres. But we really haven't seen him hit a whole lot going up against the Rockies. But the home run last night on Saturday afternoon, thanks, gets him sparked a little bit. Should see fireworks on the first pitch of the game. So I'm going to go over 2.5 and to score a run for the final play of the day. Let's go to that recap graph. We are going to take the over 8.5 for the Astros and the Reds. Royals first 5, going to take them -0.5 now on the first 5 for the run line. Miles McCollum under 16.5 outs going up against the Nationals. And Fernando Tatis Jr. over 2.5, not 1.5. Got to be 2.5 bases and 1+ run going up against the Rockies. Guys, going to do it for the MLB picks and props for Sunday, May 11th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like this video and subscribe down below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.